Good morning, everyone. It is the day after Halloween. It's November 1st. I have my sage lit, I have my candles lit, I have all my cards out, and I am going to begin to do my monthly readings for the month of November. It is November 1st. I specifically waited until November 1st because it was the day after Halloween. It was the day after the full moon. Perfect day to start new beginnings. I was going to do them last weekend so you would have them in advance, but then I thought this was much more powerful psychically to bring through messages for you. So I will do each sign individually and post each sign individually. I hope you enjoy them. You can find my website listed down below at northernlights.one, where you can go and you can check out the different personal readings that I do of all kinds, and you can call me and sign up for a personal reading. I also do Zoom group readings, which is a lot of fun. You have people get to meet your friends from all over the country that I give a Zoom link to, and each person gets a half hour and pays a certain amount, and it's kind of like a party across the country, which is turning out to be a lot of fun. A lot of people are really enjoying it. And I also have donations of love, my button down below. Tonight at 6 p.m. I am running a special Reiki healing seminar, or Reiki healing session from 6 p.m. to 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. It will be on Zoom. So if you would like to sign up for it, I am a Crystal Reiki Master, so I'll be sending lots of healing energy light, which will open your chakras, unblock any toxic energies that may still be there, clear you out for the month, starting fresh for the month of November, when the beings and the powers and entities and energy, I should say, is so strong on the first of the month, right after the full moon, right? We're letting go of things that no longer serve us. We're letting go of things we want to release. So it's really important that if you decide you want to do this, you sign up below at Donations of Love. It's $25, and you pay there the $25, and then you would need to email me or include it in your Donations of Love, your email address, so I can send you the Zoom link. You don't need to have Zoom on your computer itself. All you need to do is be able to click into the link tonight at 6 p.m. And then after the healing session from 6 to 6:30, we'll be doing kind of a group dynamic where since we're all on Zoom, there'll be a bunch of us on Zoom, and since we're already there, we'll talk a lot about things that go bump in the night, some spiritual things, some psychic things. Maybe you're seeing signs, and maybe you're not. Maybe you'd like to ask others questions of how they see signs or how they interpret them. It's kind of open to all of you to determine whatever it is we're going to talk about. Okay, we'll be talking about some astrology things, and I'll be there to lead the discussion, but it's so driven by the crowd and what they want to ask about. So every month is different. It's always around the first or the second of the month that I run this. Okay, so the first step is sending the Donations of Love, $25. Then send me an email to lla24@cox.net. And send me your email address. I'll immediately send you a link. And at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, you can hook up with the link, the Zoom link that I will have sent you. I'm just getting the sage really going for the readings here. I've already been saging out the area, but I just want to make sure it's still burning a little bit here while we're doing the readings themselves. And I hope to see you this evening. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think you'll really enjoy the Reiki. I know at the end of all of my daily readings, I do 5 minutes of Reiki, but a full half hour really will make you feel lighter and build your immune system. It connects your different chakra systems in your body, which we'll talk a little bit about before the healing tonight. And I hope you can join us. So please let me know. And contact me if you have a way of contacting me, and we can get it going for you. Okay? So today we're going to start with air signs. We're going to start with Aquarius. Today's Aquarius reading, and it's going to be for the month of November, for the entire month. So what I'll do is I'll lay out 3 generic cards for the entire collective of Aquarius. Aquarius. And then I'll also put out a romance card, okay, for the month. And then we'll do a card for each week. So there'll be 5 cards for each of the signs, okay? And if I need clarification, I'll use another deck, and I'll clarify with another deck to get messages that might seem a little bit confusing, or I'm not sure if it's going in a personal direction or career direction. Okay? But I hope you enjoy your month of November reading, and we're going to get started. I've shuffled these like crazy already, but I'm going to take a few minutes and shuffle them just a few times in front of you. I'm going to pull this down so you can see the cards. And then I can talk and you can hear me. Okay. Okay. The first card is Never Ending Story. Beautiful. Come to the edge. Exchanging gifts. Those are your collective. For Aquarius, this is for Aquarius, November, for the entire month. Aquarius reading for the month of November. What's coming for Aquarius in terms of love and romance? Attraction. So that's a really nice card. If you can see it, it's beautiful. So it might be the beginnings of a brand new relationship. It might be that you're especially attracted to your mate this month. It's just a really, really nice card. And I'm going to pull 5 cards. I've shuffled these like crazy. And some people ask me, why do I shuffle them a certain way, or how do I know when to stop? I continue to shuffle as long as they're shuffling really well for me, okay? As soon as I get, and I've shuffled these about 20 times already, so it's probably going to start pretty soon, but there it goes. See, as soon as I get like a break in the action where they don't get to go together well, the cards are telling me, okay, we're all done shuffling. This is where we want you to stop. So I put the cards together. And like I said, I shuffled them so many times before I came on with you. That's probably why they're ready so quickly here. But we're going to get started. And Aquarius, let's put out your 5 cards for the week. I mean, for the month, 1 each week. It's the 3rd week, the 4th week, and even though there's only 2 days in the 5th week, I am pulling a 5th card this month. So the very first week, which is the week we're in now, is the Page of Cups. It starts today. Page of Cups. So cups are all about emotions. Cups are all about how we feel, how we interact with others. It's connected to water signs, okay, Cups? So you might be involved, or you may have some contact this week with a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. It could also mean that you could live close to the ocean. You could be traveling to the ocean. Pages are often messengers. They're often messages that come in. So maybe this week is a week where you're finding out news that you may or may not be liking. I can't tell one way or another, because that's definitely a personal choice, and it's a free will, something free will. So trying to get it so the light isn't shining on it there so you can see it. I think that's pretty much the best it's going to get. He's definitely walking. He's moving in a direction. So whatever message you're getting is making you move in a certain direction. So maybe you're getting a message that something at work is happening and you're going up for a promotion, or maybe you got the promotion and you're going to be moving to a new room, a new desk, a new opportunity. This could also be a message about love. I am going to clarify this card because I'm not sure. If it is a message about love, it's about movement in the right direction. And the waters are a little rough out here, if you can see. There's little white caps on the water, a little bit of, it's not perfectly calm, which tells me if it is about a relationship, you may be having a little bit of discord in your relationship. There may be a little bit of, and this might not just be your main relationship. This could be all relationships in your family and your friends, etc. And if this card is going to come up this week, it's bound to come up, being that it's election week, right? The first week of November. Maybe you're having discussions that get a little heated. But either way, I am going to clarify, just to be sure. I'll clarify with the Rider-Waite deck, just to double check and see if this card has any special meaning that I'm not aware of, that I'm not pointing out. I do want to clarify it, and we can get a better feel. And these are done. They're flying all over the place. So I again charge them and overnight with a crystal, put them out in the full moon so they're fully charged. They're almost electric feeling in my fingers. And the card I want to pull is the Ace of Cups. So it's a new beginning. So it's really nice with the Page of Cups, I have to say. The new beginning card, the water, again, you've got cups. So you've got emotions overflowing. You've got love overflowing. You've got emotions around you. I feel like this is a person, it has to do with person relationships as opposed to career, okay? And that's what I wanted to clarify. It's definitely about a relationship or a series of relationships or friends and family around you. Try to calm the waters. You see in the Page of Cups how the waters are a little bit rough in the background. If you can see behind him, they're a little bit rough. See how calm it is in the Ace of Cups, right? You're starting fresh, you're starting over. There's a reason this whole first week that you're standing up for. It's not that you're giving in to other people's belief systems. I'm not saying that. But if somebody wants to try to poke the bear or try to start a fight, you don't need to react. And that's what this card is all about. This Ace of Cups is like a handout. It's like a hand coming from the heavens, a hand coming from your higher power, right? Bringing you this Ace of Cups with emotions and water overflowing and love and peace and understanding. So try to do that justice and stay in your higher vibration this week. Stay in love and caring and understanding. There's two sides to every coin, and one side is not going to be happy this week, right? Or in the next few weeks. So this is going to be a very tumultuous month, emotion-wise. So it doesn't surprise me that you're getting cups right off the bat. Okay? The very next card for the second week is the Lover's card, which is really nice. This could definitely mean a relationship is going well for you. This could just definitely mean something personally. See how calm the waters are here as well. It could also mean, however, though, because if you look, the Knight in the background is a little bit ghosted. It could be that you're just meeting somebody and a relationship is just starting. Either way, I feel like the second week is all about relationships. So far, your reading is all about the first 2 weeks, at least, of November are really focusing in on relationships. And it's interesting because Mars, first of all, Mercury is coming out of retrograde on Tuesday, on Election Day. So that will kind of balance the scales a little bit and make you feel a little more balanced. And also Mercury on the 14th is coming out of Aries. Mercury, it's been in retrograde in Aries, and it's really been, I don't want to say it's the card of war, but it's the card of disharmony, of unbalance, of restrictions, of frustrations, of anxiety, etc. And this could definitely be the beginning in week 2 of where a lot of that energy starts to drop off and you start just automatically feeling better. Maybe this person that you've had your eye on, maybe this relationship you've had your interest in, is starting to show up darker and darker in the picture, starting to show up as somebody who's definitely coming forward in the picture, right? So that's important. The third week, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Moving quickly, but this has to do with work. This is building your fortune. This is building your abundance, whether it be in health, wealth, life, destiny, abundance and fortune. And the way he's working, I feel like this has to do with work for you. I will pull a card definitely to clarify and give you some more information. But this is working hard, working quickly, trying to get to that end result, trying to get to where it is you want to be. Maybe, like I said, at the beginning of the month, now this is the third week of November, but maybe by the third week, you're starting to feel like you really need to put the metal, to the floor, so to speak. You see his foot that's stretched out, right, as if he's pushing hard, he's working through whatever he needs to work through. The outside, the window looks a little bit murky, a little bit cloudy, but he's just focusing on the pentacles. He's focusing on moving ahead. He's focusing on where he needs to go in order to balance himself. Okay? Let's pull a card on that and see. These are really well shuffled, so I'm going to pull a card, and I get the Page of Pentacles. So, again, Pentacles, which is interesting. Wands, Pentacles, they're the same thing. So, again, I'm sorry, they're not the same thing. The Pentacles is about money. The Wands are about building structure, having to do with work. But this is money. So, both of these Pentacles are all about building money. The Page is telling you, the page that's coming in here that I'm using as a clarifier is telling you that, yes, this is all about money. Yes, this is all about work. This is putting your nose to the grindstone and continuing to push forward. And look, the Page is just staring at the money. He's really happy that he's able to work as hard as he can and earn as much as he can, and he's grateful. So this is definitely a week of money for you. Okay, so I feel like it's related to, definitely related to career. The fourth week, this is the week over Thanksgiving, is the Five of Coins. Sometimes this card, it can be misinterpreted, but I look at this card and I see somebody who really isn't looking at the possibilities around them, right? They see the 3 cups in front of them. They're overturned. They're not happy with the results. They have downtrodden look on their face, maybe a little self-pity. But look, there's 2 cups that's behind them. right? He hasn't even looked at these cups yet to see what's in them. It could be wealth, it could be health, it could be something wonderful happening this week, right? But he hasn't bothered to take a look. So this to me is a card of missed opportunity more than anything else. You really need to put down whatever you're looking at, or what you're feeling badly about. Maybe somebody isn't able to come to Thanksgiving, or because of everything restricting us with COVID, this year, we're not able to have the same group of people together, and it makes everybody a little bit sad. I mean, I have to be honest, it certainly makes me sad that everybody won't be at Thanksgiving dinner this year. But it's important for right now to get through this time. But look at the cups behind it, okay? So don't just look ahead and feel, oh, this is going to be a terrible Thanksgiving. Look at and be grateful for the things that you haven't opened yet, the presents you haven't opened behind you. And by presents, I mean opportunities, the people that are coming. How you can be grateful with a small group this year. How you can be grateful just enjoying each other's company, even if it's just immediate family, okay? Maybe you haven't done that in a long time. Maybe it's a time to really take some time and spend some quality time with family, which would be really nice. So don't miss this opportunity. Don't look at these 3 cups as overturned and go into a mode where you feel depressed or self-deprecating or self-pity or feeling sorry for yourself or any of those things. Instead, realize that there are 2 unopened cups. This could turn into still something wonderful. We could have a wonderful day. It could be a great opportunity to talk to your mom that you haven't talked to in a long time, or talk to your sister who you haven't seen in a long time, rather than having to worry about entertaining 20 other people. Okay? So really pay attention to that. And the final week is the 2 of Pentacles. So you've had a lot of Pentacles in this particular reading. And the 5th week is the 2 of Pentacles. So it's making a choice. You notice neither choice is wrong. The rainbow is running between each. Okay, but the waters he's standing in are a little bit choppy this last week, a little bit, coming up around him. So you may have to make a decision that you really don't want to make at this point. Maybe you're making, I'm trying to get it out of the light there, there you go. Maybe you're having to make a decision about a new career path. I will pull an extra card on this because I want to make sure. Maybe you're making a decision between 2 people that you've been dating. But look, your ship in the background, your ship is coming in, and the Pentacles are about money. So if this is making a decision, maybe it's making a decision about something that is about hard-earned money. Maybe you're making a decision to move to another job, and your ship is coming in, and an interview is coming in. Maybe this is a decision about a promotion that you've been looking for, and you're finally going to be offered the promotion, and you have to decide, do I want to move from where I am now, where I'm very comfortable, where I feel safe, where I've been doing this for years, and I can do it with my eyes closed, to a position where I'll have to start all over again and learn more. Yes, it is a position with more money. Yes, it is a higher position, and I am moving up the ladder, but which one feels safer to me? Is it time to take that leap of faith? Your ship coming in will definitely give you that answer this week, okay? It is a free will decision, but your ship will definitely make that decision for you, okay? I want to talk a little bit about the clarifying cards here, and the cards up front that are for the collective, the never-ending story here. And this really, I think, is so how everybody feels if you look at this picture. I think everybody just feels like covering their eyes and having these next few weeks be over with. It just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? It's not just COVID going on and all of us feeling so badly. But if you add the number together, 37, you come up with a 1. You come up with a 10, which breaks down to a number 1, which is a new beginning. So the never-ending story is finally, I think, going to end. I don't necessarily mean that COVID is going to end. I think your participation or your worrying, maybe you're very involved with the election. Maybe some of you are very involved and you're out pushing for one particular candidate. And it's finally here on Tuesday where you can step back and let whatever chips are going to fall, they're going to fall at this point, right? And when that happens, you can just sit back and know that you've done the best you can do, and just wait for the results. So the never-ending story may be coming to an end this week, which is nice. Positive or negative. I'm not saying it's one way or the other. Come to the edge. This I really feel like has to do with, she's dancing, she's happy, she's got love around her. It's the cup of fruition, it's number 9. But it's taking a leap of faith. She's taking a leap here, but she's coming right to the edge. She's trying to make a decision. And it kind of goes along with some of your cards that were down here, right? Taking a leap of faith. Some of these cards that came up in your different weeks. that you may need to do, and you may need to take a look at. But it definitely is a card where you'll be, I know it's business related. I know it has to do with taking a leap of faith and moving in a direction that you've been wanting to move in for a long time. Maybe you've been afraid because of money, but you're suddenly going to decide that, you know what, money isn't everything, and I really want to do what I love to do. And that might be an overwhelming feeling this month, because these cards, 3 cards up front here, are all about the entire month as a whole. Okay, so you're going to come to the edge and you may take that leap. Exchanging gifts. This isn't necessarily about actually giving gifts. This is about exchanging love. It's also a number 9 card coming to fruition. It's about, I'll try to come in a little closer so you can see the picture. There you go. It's about, this always makes me think of the little ballerina. Some of you women may have grown up with this. I know I had one, a little ballerina jewelry case where you open it and she pops up and she dances and she twirls. And this little cat is kind of like looking to hold her hand. It's kind of like exchanging positive kindness. This might be a really tough month for some people who are very involved in this election, who are very involved and on the edge of their seat and very aggressive and very wanting it to go a certain way. And if it doesn't turn out their way, with either party, whoever they're behind, they may have a really tough time. So exchanging gifts could just be about being that listening ear, being that person that offers kindness, being that shoulder to cry on, being that person that they can turn to, they can depend on, and that they know they can share their feelings with, as opposed to somebody that is judgmental, right? That's not what anybody's going to need right now, is judgment if something doesn't turn out their way. Okay, so those are some powerful cards for the month itself. And again, the romance card was attraction. So again, bringing in with this Lovers card in the second week, bringing in that love, being attracted to maybe somebody new that isn't quite in the picture yet. They're not as dark as the woman coming out of the water, but I think with this card here, you're going to start to find this attraction coming through. And maybe you just haven't paid attention. Maybe you've been so busy with everything else, between work and the election and just the anger and a lot of the feelings that have been out there surrounding all of us for so long. Maybe you just haven't stopped and smelled the roses like she's doing in this picture. Maybe it's really time to do that. Okay, so overall, I think it's going to be a really good month. To kind of recap, I've got at the first week, we've got the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So again, we're looking at emotions overflowing in a relationship, right? Wonderful. And the second week, we also have the relationship with the Lovers card. The water's calmer here after the Ace of Cups comes in. So maybe there's something you need to straighten out with a relationship already. Maybe that's why the waters were a little choppy behind him. Maybe you need to straighten something out. And once this Ace of Cups comes in and brings this wonderful overflowing abundance and love and the calmness of the waters around, that you're going to find that this next cup, it's very easy to get into this relationship. Maybe your relationship is going to grow in this week. The third week, you're focusing really on career. Okay, you've got the Pentacles. Both cards came up as Pentacles. Both the signifier and the clarifier came up. The signifier was the Eight of Pentacles, meaning you're working hard, you're working towards that goal. It's going to happen quickly. Maybe you're working towards a promotion and you're going to hear something. And then you do hear, right? This is the Page of Pentacles. It's a messenger. So you might hear about a promotion. You may hear about a raise. You might hear about a bonus. And he's just looking at the money, and he's very grateful that he's worked so hard. And I never noticed that in the background before, but there is water in this card, which is unusual for a Pentacles card. But no, actually, that's a mountain. Sorry. But he's not near any of that. He's very grounded. He's very earthy. He's very in his element. He's wearing earth signs, colors, right? The greens and the browns, and so he's very well grounded. You've been working really hard, and that's where you're going to stay. Finally, again, the fourth week, the week of Thanksgiving, the card of what could be, depending on your free will, could be looking at the spilled cups as opposed to the cups behind you, where you can enjoy and still be joyous, right? Yes, it is going to be a different Thanksgiving this year. Yes, all of the holidays will be different, but we can make the most of them and make them wonderful still, okay? And the final week is making that, again, financial decision, another pentacle. Your ship is coming in. So whether it be rough seas and you trying to make that decision, either one is right, because the rainbow is pointing to either direction. the ship is coming in, so your destiny is definitely coming in. So everything you've been working so hard for, right, in week 3 is finally showing up after Thanksgiving and the final last few days of the month. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed that reading. I mean, I really think it's going to be a nice month for you, Aquarius. I really feel like it definitely shows a lot of in the way of kindness, staying in your higher power, staying in your higher vibration all month, so that you're bringing in that optimism, you're bringing in that caring and that kindness and all the things that this earth and this planet needs so much at this time. As all the planets starts to settle as they come out of retrograde, you're going to start to feel a lot calmer. You're going to start to feel a lot less anxious. Okay? So enjoy your month. Happy November to Aquarius, and I will see you soon.